Hello, hi. My name is Salonna Rich. I was a student of Erickson Elementary. I graduated in '89. I have one son. He's 30 now. And I moved away. I moved to North Carolina 14 years ago. I stayed in North Carolina for 2 years, and I've been in Arizona for the last 12 years. So I've been home this summer visiting on a staycation. I have an e-commerce online business and a podcast. So in school, I was so quiet I didn't even talk. And now I have a broadcast station. In our life, things are beautiful. Readers are leaders. So I am so privileged and honored to be reading to you today Ruby Finds Worry by Tom Purcell. And she is the cutest little girl with this dress on. Do you see her polka dot dress and her cute hairdo? But she found a worry along the way. In life, a lot of those come about. Okay, so it says that Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. She loved to explore wild and faraway places. She sounds like me. She sometimes even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day, what happened? She discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow, and each day it got a little bigger. She was sitting there, she was reading a book on war and peace. It says that the funny thing was that no matter who else could see Ruby's worry, nobody could see it, not even the teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. But it looked like it was getting bigger and bigger. Look at it. It's so big, and it had a unibrow. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the thing that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but what she was doing was the worst thing you could ever do with worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. Look how big the worry got, and look at this unibrow. It says it couldn't barely even fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the bus. That was a big worry. It took up the whole rows of the movie theater. And the worry became the only thing that Ruby could even think about. It all seemed like I felt like she never would be happy again, you guys. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting in the park alone. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else. Something was hovering next to him. Could it be? Worry. Oh no, it was. And Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person that worried after all, that other people had them too. And she asked the boy what was on his mind, and he told her the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you could ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely even there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, oh, I love this. She never let them hang around for long. That's a cute little book. We all have worries. We all have things, but you do have to talk about them. I think that was why it was so important for me to start up this podcast so I could talk to people about real life, what's really going on.